Yes, people, welcome to a late night stream, one that we've not done in a very, very long time. And I felt, you know what, this is the best time. Um, like I said in my previous video on my new channel, which we'll get into, I went from Luis Enrique to Nagelsmann. We're hearing company, we're hearing many different manager candidates, but it looks like we'll be going with the former Tottenham manager. And before we get to all of that, make sure you guys always like the video, subscribe, all that good stuff. I've got my amazing friends here with me today, Mr. Alfred. How are you, first of all?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you, man. I hope the same for you guys. I honestly don't know what to think about everything that's going on, especially the current news, but I'm sure we will all discuss it in depth and we'll see what we can come up with.
Yep, definitely for sure. Mr. Wayne Modes, how are you, man?
Good. Intrigued with the new news.
Oh, nipping. Sorry,
Can't
carry on, carry
can't
on.
can't wait to see what will respond for the future. I think something you got into. What I'm intrigued with is about him, the players he wants.
Yep.
So that is for something for me. I mean, we're quite intrigued to. I can't wait to get into with you guys. So yeah, it's good. It's going to be interesting.
Definitely for sure. Whilst Nippon is fixing his volume, I do want to say very quickly, brand new channel, strictly videos only on this new channel. I want you guys to go and check it out if you want to support. Only subscribe if you tune into us, if you watch our streams, if you want to interact with us, go and subscribe to this channel as well. Like and comment. Um, it won't be a video every single day unless there's major news, but it's something that I just want to build long run, especially with a new manager, new project, a project that I feel like I can get behind, which I'll be discussing about properly. That I couldn't get behind Potter. But yeah, it's something that I wanted to bring back as a new channel and keep this with the team. That's a choice that I wanted to make myself. So yeah, if you guys can check out the new channel, like it says right there, like, subscribe, good stuff. Yeah, I'll be talking about other topics as well. Maybe about Arsenal, Tottenham, they got slapped 6-1, sorry. United, a bit of topics here and there, like you've been seeing with other channels. So yeah, go check out. Enough of me talking about myself. Nipin Sharma, welcome back. Hopefully you're okay now. Can you hear us?
Yeah. That was, like I said in the chat. That was my MacBook loading up because I am going to
All
be
good.
switching to that
All good, my friends.
after giving my 2 cents.
All good,
Yeah, I'm
all
doing
good, all
well.
good.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. I mean, look, I'll be honest with you guys. I've not said it on public or anything, but I've had two deaths in the family in the last 4 days. One before Eid on Friday, and one literally last night. So it's been a bit hectic. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's not immediate family, but it's still my cousins and
Yeah, I know
relations.
how you
So
feel. I lost two
yeah,
people very close to me.
yeah,
You know who I'm talking about.
yeah. Of course, it's very tough, obviously, but we always want to, always tell people, always talk to your friends, family, and always keep open with each other. I feel like that helps out a lot, especially for mental health and physical health. So yeah, big up everyone that's been supporting. Really appreciate it. Got a first super chat very quickly as well. Big up for my new channel. Want to wait and support the gaffer, settle down and make changes. Check out the store as well, people. Yes, let me just plug the store as well, guys. There's so much to go through. WorldWideChels store. You can go and check out as always in the pin comment. We've got hats, merch. We've got everything. You can even buy it for kids, people. So please do go check that out as well. Thank you. We've got another super chat as well. Unlimited Dreamer. Big up myself and the panel. It was good to see you on the stream the other day as well. Big up Uncle Jess as well for the prayers, man. Much appreciated. I know my camera's bugging out. Whilst I fix that, let's talk about Poch, people. Alfred, we'll start with you. What's your initial thoughts about this one?
Yeah, very confused, man. I really don't know what to think. I'm just so stressed out because we can't screw around anymore, man. Next season, we have got to get things right because this season was an absolute shambles. And for a club like us that had so much success over the last 2 decades. And especially with all the money that we've spent, we have to be doing better, lads. I mean, I can't remember the last time I've seen such an embarrassing football club, and I'm talking about it at this point in time being my own Chelsea. I never ever thought that I would see Chelsea quite this low. It really is bad. That's why I can't overstate how important it is that we choose our next manager correctly. And look, with Poch, the thing is, I'm not really going to talk too much about what he did at PSG because it's the French league. There was a lot of individuals in that team, just too many really big superstars, and that can go wrong for any manager, right? So I'm not really gonna. I don't give a shit about that, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, definitely for sure. You guys can hear me, right? I keep getting issues with my camera, so apologies about that. Definitely well said on that one.
In the Premier League, he did quite well. I know he may not have won any trophies, but he made that Tottenham team challenge for the title, and that to me is something pretty impressive. If he could do that with that Tottenham team, he can do that with this Chelsea team, and that's what I'm counting on. So
I must stress that's based on patience, and this is part of the project that I'm trying about. Something that I feel I can get behind. I've seen it in the Premier League, and I feel like yes, it's not everyone's first choice, but I feel like this is a obviously. Look, I want the Mourinho's, I want the Luis Enrique's personally. Don't get me wrong, but I'm not fully against this move, especially because we keep talking about this project. So, Mods, I'll let you say your point because I've not heard from you in ages. So, talk to me about Poch.
Well, I'm intrigued because I personally think it's a very good move. I get the suspect of the whole Tottenham history, and I get the suspect of obviously with Nagelsmann pulling out and what's going on. But I believe he's a very good manager. I think you said it on your other channel that to manage these big names in PSG like the Neymar, like the Di Maria, like Mbappe, and be able to, I wouldn't say just there's no noise, but you didn't see or hear any bad relationships on and off the field, and he got a tune out of them. Yes, he might not have won everything what they supposed to won that season, but for me as a manager, I think he's very decent. He's proven that by getting linked for all the main jobs in the world. If Real Madrid job came available, he was spoken for that. Every job comes up, you always see him up one of the favourites for any of them. What's come up lately, I just think it's a very good move. I like the fact that they haven't rushed into it. They've made a decision by discussing it and seeing if it's the right suit. And I think we've learned. I know with disrespect to Potter, but I think with bringing Potter in and the way they wanted to run the club, I think it was just overwhelmed Potter completely, and it showed. And I think he didn't know how to deal with it. And the same as Lampard right now, he's overwhelmed, and you can see that. But I think with Pochettino, I think it's going to be different. I think he'll be able to say, look, no, I'm not having all these players. These players got to go. I work with these players. And I add a couple what I need. And I know I can bring this team back to its glory days.
Just quickly, sorry. I completely forgot Frank Lampard is still here.
Yeah, exactly. It's like everyone forgets that, but he's still part of it, and he's I'm afraid at the moment he's overwhelmed and he's lost. He doesn't know what way to turn, and I will bring one thing up, and I think people need to listen to this very carefully. When was the last time we brought in an ex-PSG manager? Look what happened. He won us the Champions League. We got in semi-finals, and we was all praising him to God's end. So what is it? Why can't it happen again for an ex-PSG manager? Let's look at the ways and the positives. Let's not keep on dragging through the negatives. We've been through that enough this season, and I just can't wait. I'm actually really buzzing, and I'm very intrigued to see who he wants in, to come in and sort the team out, because he must have an idea, because like we've seen, he's come out and said he knows what he wants. He knows how to bring the team back. So yeah, I'm buzzing. I'm looking forward to it.
Definitely. Nip and Sharma, what do you want to add? What's your opinion? I mean, look, Nipin, you've been celebrating someone getting suspended today, but let's hear that excitement for Chelsea.
Yeah, I'm not going to name her because I don't claim her.
That's a good one.
And I'm sure I speak on behalf of all the Chelsea fans here.
Except Father. Mm-hmm. But Karen, let's talk Poch. Let's talk Poch.
Look, I made a tweet that will send some Tottenham supporters into delirium, but most of them who have a brain will understand. I said, if you're angry at Pochettino going to Chelsea, don't be angry at Pochettino. Be angry at the mug who's in charge of all the transfers and all the hirings.
Are you talking about Chelsea owners, or are you talking about Tottenham owners? Sorry.
First, let me get that out of the way. And number two, I think I'm in two minds about this Pochettino. Firstly, I think Tottenham past and all that. But then again, number two, I feel it's Tottenham and he wasn't backed properly there. I mean, with no backing, he got them to the Champions League final. Imagine what he can do with us when he does get backing, because let's not beat around the bush here. Todd Bowley is going to back him. He's going to spend, unlike that certain egghead at White Hart Lane who wasn't willing to spend a penny.
In Sports, thank you for your contribution and your comments there.
Always like looking at the insight of things.
I mean, look, you was at White Hart Lane recently for the protest.
I was there to see. I was there. Look, I'm a Chelsea fan who covers all football, and I was just a journalist there covering the protest.
Fair play. All right, we'll move on to the next topic. I'm hearing that Poch might be a fan of Mason Mount, and this is, increasing talks about a new contract. Apparently, Mason Mount's agent and his team have been in talks, or going to be in talks, with Todd Bowley very, very soon. Obviously, we know in recent weeks a lot of backlash, with the links to Liverpool and him not signing a new deal and the length of the contract. And, after the game, he's going to the fans and clapping. There's a lot of back and forth. We've got Minerals FC, we've got Rory Jennings, we've got, on the other side, we've got the Twitter lot that are fully against Mason Mount. We'll start with Alfred. What's your take on Mason Mount? Do you feel we could probably still keep him on going forward?
And I think there's a good player there, man. I think the right manager could get his confidence back up and bring back the Mason Mount that we've seen before. We've seen that he can be a very quality player. But yeah, it's just it's just going to be interesting to see now if he actually signs a new contract. Like, does he actually want to stay? And it'll be interesting to see if how much game time he does get if he signs a new contract and all that. At the moment, I probably wouldn't start him. I would make him come off the bench and earn his place back in the team. Because I think we just got, we've had more players coming in. We've got more players that are going to come in next season as well. So, I think he's a good probably squad player, and if he can come into a situation where he can show that he can take someone else's spot in the team and get more regular football, good on him. I think he's capable. I don't think he's a crap player. There's a lot of people who just don't rate him at all, just think he's flat out shit. I do not think that's the case. I believe that he can develop into a very good player. Just, yeah, I wouldn't begin to start him yet.
Thank you very much, Mr. Johnny Ross. Much appreciate for that. On that minerals appreciation. Big up Gav Hodes in the comments, man. Let me go through some of these comments. Mr. Varner, keep Mount. There are others that have to go first before him. And you're talking about Thiago Silva a bit. Well, this guy hates Thiago Silva, by the way. But if he doesn't want to sign the contract, then what can we do? Offer a contract, and it's up to Mace. Let's have it right. No, let's not have it right. Also, League Cup final, which he lost to us. Yes, that's another one. Matic scored that banger, if you guys remember, on the top right corner.
Yeah.
He got Spurs to a Champions League final without buying any players for a year. Yep. RIP our club, guys. Next season will be our last Premier League, the Championship. What the hell? This is the worst comment I've seen.
I'm sure this guy's trolling.
I hope so, because that kind of stuff makes me sick, man. I hate it. That's not a Chelsea fan if you're saying that and meaning it, man. I'm sorry.
Look, like Alfred said, it's a very, very massive season. Next season, we have to improve. We've spent a lot of money. Yes, first season, it happens like normal businesses, doesn't go right, but we have to put it right. We've got Anissa here saying within for Poch. Muli saying Mount is the glue. What else we got here? Poch overachieved at Southampton and Spurs. This is the first time I've seen this guy speak positive, by the way. I've never seen this guy speak positive. Mourinho and Conte can't do what Poch did at Spurs. Well, Mourinho got them to a cup final at least. I don't think it was the worst. What do you think of Harry Kane, guys? Can we bring in Harry Kane?
That is one move I will definitely endorse.
I mean, it's a no-brainer. This guy, I don't know how he's still.
Just don't give him the number 9 jersey.
Why?
It's cursed.
No, not with him. I think if he comes in with the number 9, I mean, he's usually number 10, right? He's number 10.
Well, number 10 for Tottenham, number 9 for England.
He's number 9 for England?
I think Rashford is number 10 for England.
He still scores bangers for England. Isn't he the top scorer now, all time?
But what has he won? Nothing.
He's won the Audi Cup, my friend.
Come on, why are you trolling, man?
Guys, just quickly as well, I wanted to mention Conor Gallagher. I saw a report today that Dortmund have an interest in Conor Gallagher. Can you not believe this? Conor Gallagher, Dortmund. That's like saying Bellingham leaving soon.
Yeah, well, I can see it. And the reason why I can see it, because they always look at the English youngsters as a force to introduce them into the league and in their style of play. And I think Conor Gallagher would suit their style of play. I don't think he'll start every game. I think he'll have to fight for his position. Like you said in your video, he's not a direct replacement for Bellingham. I don't think anyone will get to that level.
Yep.
But I think he'll do a decent job there, and I think we'll get the money for him as well, what we need. with other clubs, I think we'll have to probably try and get more money. But I think with Borussia Dortmund, I think they're willing to pay the money and give him and give it a chance. And when you talk about Harry Kane, I don't think that deal will go through. By the way,
What?
I don't think we'll get Harry Kane. I don't think he will go close to getting Harry Kane. I think he will go for someone else because I think he will look at it and say, don't want any of my ex-players coming to Chelsea. I want a fresh start. I want to show that I can do this without my backlash, my back pass. I'm going to do it my way. So I can't wait. I think all this negativity talk is just making me can't wait for next season even more because I think there's going to be a lot of people eating humble pie. I truly do feel that.
I agree with you, my friend.
It's interesting
It's
you
a
say
very,
that.
very exciting time.
Right? It's interesting that you say that, Wayne, because if I'm Pochettino, I'm probably gonna want to bring in, as soon as possible, somebody who can fix the biggest problem, or one of the biggest problems at the club, which is a lack of a striker, and who better than a player that he's had a lot of success with. I actually think the opposite. I think the first thing that he'll be trying to do is to bring Kane in. if he gets the job, to bring Kane.
Oh yeah. No, I mean, look, I don't know what you guys make of Osherman, but I'm a big fan of him. By the way, I saw a clip today showing Lukaku about how good he is at Inter in his last game. Do you know how much space you get in that Italian league? I mean, I know I'm talking about Osherman right now, but he's been doing it in the Champions League as well. But the amount of space that I've seen, I don't know, man. I know Alfred said if Lukaku came back and he banged in the goals, it will be forgiven. I agree. I think everyone would forgive and move on. But I really hope we never get to that situation. But you never know. Pochettino, he might have plans. He might have
You
big
can't
plans.
hate forever, man.
I mean, Wayne Moulds would love to see Lukaku back. He was a big fan of him joining.
I'm not going to sit here and lie to you guys. If Lukaku came back and did what he did the first time he was at Inter Milan, then I'll be happy for him to be back. So I think he will add to what we've got. But if he comes back with the attitude he's got at the moment, and what he had before, and I just don't think he'll be the right fit. But you just never know. There's so many times we've seen players come back from a loan, they said they're all out and then not going to come back and not get game time, and they come back and just been a different kettle or fish. So I'm not going to count my chickens too far, but I wouldn't mind it, and it'd be a cheaper deal for us because we've got him on the books.
Yeah, but you just want that fresh energy, that fresh life.
But he might see that with the new fresh of the manager, the owners, all new fresh when he comes back. You got to remember, he hasn't been under these owners yet. He left before the owners came in that door. He's got a brand new manager. He's got loads of new players around him.
So it's a fair comment. It just depends on where the fans can forgive him. Nipin Sharma, I'm loving that hat, by the way. Make Chelsea great again. WorldWideChels, of course, sponsoring us today. It is important that Chelsea become great again. We've had a very difficult season, haven't we, Nipin Sharma?
Yep, but like it says on my little banner, the sun will shine on us again. We will
Next
be
season?
back.
Year after?
Who knows? But all you rival fans laughing at us right now, all I'm going to say is that enjoy our downfall because it's going to be short-lived. We will be back.
Yes, we will.
In 2030?
We will be back.
Anyone remember what happened last time we finished in this position?
Yep, we won the league.
Correct.
Will
Everybody
you be
was
booking your tickets down to London if we win the league next season, Alfred?
quite possibly.
We've got Unlimited Dreamer, Mr. Negative of all time.
Oh, what?
Welcome.
Excuse me, if you didn't see me, I was actually having a little bit of those negative fans that we have in our club. I don't say about the fans that are positive, like you guys.
I'm just joking, bro. Just joking.
I know. I was just joining in with the fun. I'm doing okay. Just well, it's almost like
11:30,
almost
11:40.
50 till the end of my birthday anyway.
What is your birthday now?
Oh, happy birthday.
Yeah,
Happy
happy birthday,
birthday.
Yeah, happy
Cheers.
birthday.
Congratulations, Poch will become manager. That's a memory for you.
I'm feeling like this is just. I'm just like so many Chelsea fans. I got so much in my mind about this, to be honest. Not in a bad way. It's just that this is the thing. Our managers that went to Spurs did bad. What happens if the opposite effect happens to their managers that come to us? We haven't brought a Spurs manager in yet, so we don't know what's going to happen. It could be like the Arsenal effect of an Arsenal player coming to Chelsea. It could be that effect. That's what I'm saying.
It's very, very true. I think that's Suranov at the bottom, right? Suranov,
Hey, hi everyone.
welcome, man. What's the time over there, man?
It's 3:45 p.m.
Oh, PM. Oh, okay, I thought it was AM. That's fine. Oh yeah, you're not in India or anything. You're the opposite way.
Yeah, I'm in Vancouver.
Yeah, very, very nice. Talk to me about Poch, man.
Like I said in your video, I'd like to say that I'm going to support the gaffer, give him a season, see whether is he progressing or is he creating more chaos before I make my stand. Everyone needs a benefit of doubt, whether he is coming from Tottenham or whether he is now coming from PSG. He is a manager who has done good with a squad which was not so good, and he has been having issues with star players. So it's not like I can say everything good about him or everything bad about him. So he has his pros and cons. So I reserve my statement until the end of the next season.
End
Can I-
of next season, yeah, not during the
Right.
season like Potter.
Yeah.
Not during the
Yeah.
season. I wanted to give Potter the benefit of doubt, but I couldn't see any progress. Like any manager would try to arrest the bleed. I couldn't see that. So unfortunately, we had to let go of Potter.
Yeah, at least if it was winning one game, losing one game, winning one game, losing one game, something like that, getting results every now and then at least, But this man was just poor result after poor result after poor result, almost the entire time he was there.
Who Potter?
Yeah.
It improved towards the end, though, didn't it? I felt from the Dortmund
But
game
that was a
onwards,
smoke.
it was a bit better.
Sadiq, I'm sorry, but that was a smoke screen, Sadiq. Let's be honest here. Like,
trading more.
I'm gonna say what Sid said. Yeah, I agree. We need to give him a season. But personally, this is where I feel like Poch isn't going to get most of the signings that what happened with Potter. We're not going to give him like so many signings. We'll need to give him time to sort out the squad because it's going to be a big clear out. And obviously, if what I've heard about, they're going to try and maybe get him to watch the Chelsea versus Arsenal game to see what players is basically seeing his point of view, seeing what players does he want to keep and what players that need to go. I feel like that's what they're going to try and do right now. And while Lampard is still in charge, he's not going to let Poch go like, all right, Lampard, you're out. Poch, you're in. That's just going to cause too much. That's going to probably stress the brain. And it's just going to not help.
Oh, yeah, you want to fight Lampard? You want to fight Lampard?
Well,
No.
Let's be honest, White Stick. I'm going to speak very sensible as I possibly can there. With this whole Pochettino and Potter debate, is we've got to remember Potter. Was his first massive job. He came into a thing what he was sold. It didn't end up being that way, and the pressure got on top of him, and it showed. Yes, we was playing better on the field, but off the field, you could see the pressure was getting too much, and he was losing the confidence of the players, and he was losing confidence of the board. Now, with Pochettino, I think he's coming in now. I think probably without us knowing, he's officially our manager. I think he's now sitting down with his backroom staff, going through footage of the Chelsea, how we're playing, the players, going through things. He's probably got someone watching inside the training and who's training and the on loan, getting information about the people on loan, the youth, and all that. And I guarantee you now, he's redoing his summer work now. And in that summer, he's going to get the team in, do what he needs to do, and bed it in. Like Potter never had that chance. Potter was just dragged into it straight away, as we know. But I think with Pochettino, he's going to come in and make his Chelsea his way, and I think he's going to get the opportunity to do that. And like I said, I think we all got to understand this. Managing at Chelsea is a very tough job, and with this new owners coming in, they thought it'd be like a quick fix, put the money in, put the manager they want, put the backroom staff they want in, and it'd be a quick fix, and it'd be no issues. But it's been a very bumpy road and a very tough learning curve for the first season. But it don't mean that's going to be what it's going to be like for the rest of the time. It'll turn around. We've just got to believe in the blue way, and things will turn. I just got that feeling that we'll can have a laugh joke, but I think next year I think we're going to be the team that's going to challenge the Newcastles and the Man Cities, because I think that's who's going to challenge this year's Newcastle, Man City. I can see other teams just dropping off next season.
Yeah, I'm gonna also say about this. Maybe us not being in European football. I know European football is not great for us. Oh no. Personally, I feel like European football for this season, I think it's gonna be a blessing in disguise. Not that many games for us to play. The players could probably get back their fitness, obviously, hopefully in preseason as well, but hopefully get more of their fitness, and we don't get injury prone players again. And all that stuff. I'm just saying that maybe having European football will help us for the long term, for this season. You know, the new season ahead. Instead of like, I will not next season, but the season after, I would like to be back in like European football. It's just this season, I feel like it's just a blessing in disguise, and Poch probably ain't gonna stress about, oh god, I gotta study this team in the Champions League. He can just focus on the teams that are in the Prem and maybe in the Cup competition. So,
but you look at the last time we obviously with Conte, we came in and we had that bad. Was it against Arsenal that we had that bad game?
Yeah, it was against Arsenal, and he changed the formation half time.
Yeah, and he says, "Right, that's it. I'm playing it my way. I'm going to do, and I'm going to set my team out." And he had the opportunity because he didn't have the European football to bed his ideas in, so he had that time to put it in the squad. And I think that's going to be the same with Pochettino. I think he will want to play the 4-3-3, and I think he'll want to bed that in. And if it doesn't work, he's got time to in the season to change it. But if he had European football, he'd go game after game after game. He won't have the opportunity to bed it in on a training ground.
Yeah. So, personally, out of the candidates and what I've heard about Nagelsmann, to be honest with you, I think I'm just saying this is my opinion about it. I feel like we dodged a bullet with Nagelsmann. I'm not saying he's a great coach. He's a fantastic coach. But personally, they both achieved the same amount of things, personally. But
it's a big statement.
But this is the thing, though. This is the thing. I would rather go with Poch, who has Premier League proven, who's actually managed a team in the Prem, and who knows the league and knows what it is personally, than Nagelsmann. This is just my personal opinion, Sadiq, obviously. But like I say, if when Poch does come into the club, if it freaking does, unless it's gonna happen like Nagelsmann all over again. But
No,
if
it
it
will.
does,
This
well,
one will.
hopefully. But if it does, then if he proves me wrong, then all right, I'll put my hands up and say, all right, I was wrong. Nagelsmann, we should have got Nagelsmann, but I'm gonna
Who
stick
would you
by.
want then, Dreamer? Who would you wanted as the manager if you had the choice?
All right, this is my top 3 I would like to try and get. I would have before Poch. Poch would be like 4th personally because he's a free agent. The first one would have been try to get Jose, try to go for part 3. Because I would, because like, let's be honest, every single time Jose came in, he brought in the mentality and the spine. He knows what Chelsea is, and he knows what it means to win as Chelsea. He's brought most of the success with us. He has. Managers have come in and then done the success, but then obviously they left or get sacked. Mourinho's been with us way longer than any other manager so far. So I would have said Mourinho, but obviously he's probably just going to continue with Roma. So yeah, but he would have been my first choice. Second choice would have tried to go for, if he isn't going to be at Real Madrid anymore, Carlo Ancelotti. Really good manager. He's proven in the Champions League, won the Champions League with Real Madrid, won the Champions League. Probably, I won't be surprised if they beat C and win the Champions League again. But I would say Carlo Ancelotti. And then my third one, and I know probably people are going to hate this, but I would say Antonio Conte.
Yeah.
I'll say Antonio. He would be my third choice. And Antonio would, he brought passion, and he knows what it, and he should know what it means to be Chelsea, because he brought that passion. When, if you didn't know, in that West Ham game when he first came, he just freaking showed the passion out of his soul, personally. And obviously, fourth is Poch.
Just quickly.
Yeah.
We had a deal, Mr. Unlimited Dreamer.
Oh no, here we go.
The deal was,
Give me a
you
break.
do an ice bucket.
I will do it. Just give me some time.
Can you tell us why you disappeared for a month or 2?
Actually, I've been looking for work quite a bit. I've been really hard looking for work, trying to get a job so I can get my nan and granddad's, get out of here, my nan and granddad, so I can, so they can have some peace in their years. Personally, I've been trying to get a job. So if I have been on the streams,
what are you looking for? What industry are you looking for?
well, I've been trying to do some retail, or trying to get into, like, trying to, places like Subway, Costa, Nero, or
okay.
basically places like that, trying to get a job, basically.
Yeah.
And my my final resort will have to be factory work, which I don't want. That's gonna be hell. Oh God.
Listen, hey, this is your year, man. This is your year. Your birthday is now, so this is your year. Hopefully, it goes your way. Just quickly, people, everyone that's tuned in, please, like the video. Much appreciated. I've not done a live stream this late in quite a long time. We'll be streaming for the next few days around this time, because I've got a lot of work and everything happening. When Poch is appointed, if you've got any news on new contracts and all that stuff, who's leaving, who he wants, and all that, we'll be streaming on here. And please go check out the second channel. I'll be putting in the comments in the next 30 seconds. And yeah, keep liking the video, man. Keep supporting us. Much appreciated. I've not heard from Nipin Sharma. Let me hear from Nipin Sharma. So Nipin, where are we finishing next season on the Poch?
All I'm going to say, it depends on how the transfer window goes.
And what are you expecting from the transfer window?
A striker.
Give me some names. I want you to expand on your answers. Talk to me properly.
Harry Kane. Possibly try and take Lewandowski from Barcelona out of spite.
Never mind. We'll keep it there. We need realistic answers, but we'll leave it there. And also, I hope you enjoyed this comment. Anyway, back to Chelsea. Nipping and Barrow, I'm just joking. I love you more than father.
I know.
Basically, what I want to say is I want to go through everyone's predictions for next season. I want early predictions for Poch in the league, obviously. Let's forget about domestic cups and all that stuff. We'll start with Alfred. Where do you think we'll finish next season? Just obviously, we don't know who's leaving, who's coming in, but your initial first.
With our current squad and the way we are looking, I think we will improve a little bit. You know, that's if the same players play consistently. I think we'll improve a bit better. We'll look a bit better, but we'll still finish outside the top four. I'll say something like sixth.
Six. And you're usually positive.
Bro, at the moment, how can I have any possible faith?
You do realize, bro, you do
Team that
realize when it's a fresh
wanna
new
play.
season and you start again and you've got the morale and you got a new manager in, it's different to coming in now. Obviously, now we will lose every game.
But why wasn't that mentality there way before it was too late to finish in the top four?
It was there. Potter came in and we won our games. We won home and away AC Milan. We came first. We won. We scraped wins. You were saying top four. Carlito was saying win the league. I have the receipts for this shit. I remember exactly how everyone was.
Sadiq, we all. That was when we were all really confident when Tuchel was
not
in
me,
charge.
not me. I said
No.
Calm the horses.
But yeah, but this is also the thing about why all of this happened as well for all of us and where we are is because Todd Boehly decided, let's brand our whole freaking club around America. Let's do a tour all around America, different time zones. It didn't help the lads. Personally, we need to just have one boot camp at one piece of time zone in the States. Don't go anywhere else.
That's all excuses. I think you're just making all excuses now. I think Sadiq was right. We all did say what we said. I remember Carlito and everyone coming up and saying when Potter came in, everyone was saying we're going to win, we're going to get top four. Even I did it. So I'm not going to hear anyone on this panel say it didn't happen because it did. And
Carlito said we'll win the league.
And
did he say that? Wayne, did he say that?
Yeah, he did.
What did I say? I can't really remember.
Wayne,
you said we'll win the league.
Me?
Yeah, I know you did. Yeah, you did. Nippon said we'd be in top four. Alfred said top four. Matt said top four. I even said top four. So I'm not hearing it. Sorry, I am not hearing it.
Hey, Wayne, you're forgetting something very important, mate.
Yeah.
Before we all said our predictions, we didn't realize that these guys were going to have an entire season fucking shooting like 3-year-olds.
No,
yeah. This was happening when we were winning.
No. I'm saying when we was winning, when we first came in, and Aubameyang scored, and we turned things around, and we beat AC Milan, and we looked like a whole deal. We all did it.
Played well for 3 games.
Sadiq, can you link me the video about this? Because I need to freaking confirm something.
I'll check, but let me tell you something. Alfred, it wasn't 3 games. It was 10 games, by the way. We scraped lucky wins, 1-0 couple of times.
Most of those were draws. We went 10 games unbeaten. We didn't win many of those games. Come on. Don't even try.
We won at least 7. We won at least 7.
Bullshit.
I'm going back. I'm going back to it now. I'm going back to it. Wait here.
If Wayne, I'm not gonna lie. If Sadiq says I said we're gonna win the league with Potter, I'll admit and I'll apologize. But if it isn't true, then I'm just like,
bro,
why did
it's definitely true because you had to do the ice bucket challenge as well.
Bro,
I didn't say about Potter winning the league or whatever for the ice bucket challenge. I think I mentioned about Enzo Fernandez or something like that.
Listen, look, I'll come back to it. Does anyone remember Potter's first game? Who it was?
It was against
Crystal
AC
Palace,
Milan.
wasn't it?
I think it was Salzburg.
Oh yeah, Salzburg. It was Salzburg. The second leg, the second game.
The 1-1. The 1-1, yeah? Okay,
yeah.
Cool. All right, let's go through this.
No, because Tuchel lost to Zagreb, so he would have came after.
Yeah, so Salzburg, that's what they're saying. But we won't count the first game because we want to say it when he started winning.
Yeah, sorry, I thought he was going the other way.
That's fine. It's fine. So Palace 1, Milan 2, Wolves 3, Milan 4, Villa
Oh,
5,
shit.
1 draw, 2 draws, 6 wins. Then we lost.
Yeah.
So
And that's where it started.
6 wins and 2 draws before we saw this battering 4-1.
Well, at least
Then-
it's like one better than like
That's still
Tottenham.
all right. That's still all right. All right. I have to admit, that's actually better than I remember. Fair enough.
Yeah, Alfred, let's admit it. At least that's better than getting battered by Newcastle 6-1 in like 5-0 in 20 minutes.
Oh, boy.
Jesus, you're so shameless. You know that, Unlimited.
Sometimes I want to be shameless. Sometimes I'm just going to chill.
But I'm can I just get, obviously I want to talk about what we're getting into.
Yeah.
I do think we will win the league next year. I've got that faith in the squad. I
I
think
do.
we've got a good enough squad. I think if he brings in the striker, I think Ivan Toney would be a brilliant solution for us right now. If he can bring him in and maybe a keeper that to back up with Gabby, I think we've got a very good squad. I think he's got a good base for what he wants to achieve and how he wants to play. And I truly do feel that we're going to climb trees next year and become more attacking and more of a force than we've ever seen Chelsea before.
Oh, that's a big statement, by the way.
You want the rest of us put our predictions, Sadiq, or
Yes. Rest of predictions before I wrap up, please.
All right. Well, I'm not gonna say we're gonna win the league. I'm gonna say we're gonna get the top 4. I will say that. I'm hoping for us to get top 4 next season, because all I want is to be out of European football for only one season. That's all I want. So I would say 3rd. We'll get 3rd, and I think whoever's gonna win will be, I think, City again, and maybe Arsenal 2nd, and we'll be 3rd. Newcastle
Okay.
4th.
Okay. Serenov, you know?
I am going to be realistic with my prediction. First and foremost, Premier League has been tough, and now it is becoming tougher with more owners investing. And now we could see Newcastle. Now we could see resurgence of Arsenal. Now we could see Liverpool, which was 2 times UCL winner under Klopp. I mean, 1-time winner and the Premier League winner. They are in 8th with the same squad. So I'm going to be very realistic because I feel the manager is going to have to do a fire sale, which I would rather term it as a garage sale with all the deadwood to leave. And we need a proper striker. And these guys need to get the chemistry on.
Lukaku.
So I would say top 6 at the very best. And I would take that if we reach there, because my prediction is that we would get stability. That's my prediction. We should get stability over any cups or any positions in the league.
Let me tell you something. Everyone that's laughing at us in the comments and all this, yeah, listen. Chelsea will win the league next season. Mark my words. I'm saying it myself.
All right, I'm gonna make a funny comparison. If we don't win the league, then Sadiq, I'm gonna find all sorts.
The only guy that can stop us is obviously City. But I truly believe if Poch comes in, fresh start, next season, we get rid of certain players, we sign 1 or 2 players. We can do it, people. We can do it. This is something that I can back.
Hey Sadiq,
Sure.
if we win the league next season, I will gift 2 of your merch to anyone you choose.
You lot heard it here first.
And if we win the league, I will actually do a super chat of £50, and I will be honest, and the Ice Bucket Challenge will come if we obviously the Ice Bucket Challenge is coming, but the £50 is if we win the league. And I am having a bit of doubt. Top 4, yes, but if we win the league, I'll give you 50 quid.
You lot heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, I'm telling you now. It's a
2
fresh
marks
start.
of Sadiq's choosing. I would send it across.
Oh, Serena, who do you hate in life?
Oh God.
Whom do I hate in life?
Yeah.
Frankly, none. I was like thinking through, and not even a single name is coming up.
Fair play, fair play.
No.
If you had someone in mind, I would have said give it to them. But who hasn't said their prediction? Alfred said his, Unlimited said his, Serrano said his, Nip and Sharma.
I think we'll finish second.
Boy, behind City.
Yeah.
It's decent. I think let me not say if City get the treble this season, I think we'll have a good chance to win the league next season.
Well, this is the thing I'm hearing about this. To see win the treble, everyone's going to be calling them the best football team of all time.
There will be.
And this is the one thing, if they also get found that they are actually did all of those illegal things, this is going to take time for them to be caught if this is true, of all of those rule breakings. Then let's just say you're not the best team. You actually cheated your full way through, where we actually, we paid money quite a bit, but we didn't cheat for our trophies.
Well, there we have it, folks. Unlimited Dreamer has spoken the truth on that.
Hey, Sadiq, before you wrap up, I just have a quick question.
Yeah.
Where are we with Rasmus Holland? Are we
Sorry?
Rasmus Holland, the Danish player who is number 9 in Atlanta?
Oh yeah.
Are we gonna even sign him or try for him?
I've not seen major links yet, but it's still early days.
Highland days.
We didn't get Haaland, at least Holland.
Very true, my friends. Very, very true.
He's a monster. He is. Jesus Christ.
He is. So me and Wayne are the most positive, Nipping a bit positive as well. Alfred, first time I've seen negative, in my opinion. But look, I don't blame him.
Matt.
Oh yeah, Matt. Yeah, he's something else. Guys, I want to thank you a lot for coming on. We'll probably stream next few days, couple of times. If there's news, it'll be around this time. I want to thank everyone for coming on. Guys, everyone watching as well, make sure you lot have it in mind. We'll be live around this time. We got Wayne, we got Alfred, Nip and Sharma, Unlimited Dreamer, Saranaf. Appreciate all the support. And if you guys go check out the second channel, please do. There'll be videos here and there on that channel. And we'll catch you guys soon. Take care, everyone. Peace.
Bye.